All right, this is the mean, median, mode, and range homework number 1. Let's take a look at the vocabulary in the directions. The first thing it says is find the mean, median, mode, and range for all the questions below and show all of your work. So just a quick review. Remember, the mean is the average when you add up all the numbers and divide by how many there are. The median is the middle number when you line up all the numbers from smallest to biggest. The mode is the number that's there most often, or that's the most common number. And the range is when you take the biggest number and you subtract the smallest number. So let's do number 4 together. So number 4 gives you a list of data, and step 1, the very first thing you need to do is put those in order from smallest to biggest. So the smallest number is 8, then 12, 15, 16, 20, and 25. All right, so then you're going to have to set up, you're going to need to find the mean, the median, the mode, and the range. So the mean is when we add up all the numbers. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to get my calculator and I'm going to put those in. 8 plus 12 plus 15 plus 16 plus 20 plus 25. Okay, and I get a total of 96. So a lot of kids make the mistake and they say, well, 96 is the average. But when you look at those numbers, 96 is not the average of those. The next step is to divide by how many numbers there are. So we need to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to take 96 and divide by 6 numbers. So on your calculator, you're going to do 96 divided by 6. And we get 16, which is a more accurate average of that list of numbers. Then we're going to do the median. Remember, the median is your middle number, so I'm going to cross one out from the beginning and the end, from the beginning and the end, and then I'm stuck. This time I have 2 numbers left in the middle. So the rule is if there's an even number and you end up with 2 in the middle, you have to find the average of those 2. So to find the average, we're going to add 15 plus 16, which is going to give us 31. We have to take the average of those. So when I add them, I get 31, and then I have to divide by 2 because there's 2 numbers there. So I'm going to add those up. 15 plus 16 divided by the 2 numbers is 15.5. And that makes sense. 15.5 is right in between 15 and 16. So now your mode, most often, you're looking for the number there that is repeated or there most often. But none of our numbers repeated. So you can either say none or you can say no mode. Now the range, our numbers range from 8 to 25, 8 being our smallest, 25 being the largest. Now, we want you to also calculate the mean, so to calculate it, you're going to subtract. So we're going to do the bigger number minus the smaller number. So if you're unsure, grab your calculator and you're going to type that in. 25 minus 8 would be a range of 17 numbers. So from 8 to 25, there's 17 numbers. So those would be your answers for mean, median, mode, and range. You're going to do that for all of the questions.